Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Wow, everybody, bang, welcome in. People already coming in. Like to see people putting things in. Tori, welcome. Hi, Tribe, coming through early with an update regarding a question I asked last week about a job interview. I got it. Starting in the new year. There you go. Wow. I know we did the reading, Tori. I don't remember what I said or anything, but I'm glad you got this job. It just happiness is good. So there you go. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Jillian, Tori, that's awesome. Congratulations. So excited for you. Great way to start 2025, isn't it, though? Donna, welcome in. Glad you were here. And she is saying congratulations to Tori and seeing what's going on. So everybody, welcome in tonight. We'll see what's happening. Other people are coming in a little slower, but they're on the way in. So let's start talking a little bit. And let's talk about, we said we were going to talk about Christmas. Christmas means a lot to me. Monica, welcome. Glad you are here. Bangarang, glad to see you. Always glad to see you in the house, and see what's going on. All right. So, Christmas is a very special time of year for me. This year we have Christmas, we have Hanukkah starting on the same day on the 25th. So these things are happening, they're going on, and they're seeing. And, we need this at the end of this year. We need this joy. We need this spirit. And what I want you to do, I want to challenge people to understand what is so needed in this holiday spirit. So I'm going to ask Spirit right now to be with us tonight, okay? And to let everyone know what they need to know. But I want to talk about Christmas. Deborah Bangarang, hey, Rob and Tribe, we are here. Christmas is a state of the heart, all right? I think people tend to be a little kinder at Christmas, things like this or whatnot. And it's very, very important that we understand what's going on. But Spirit has a place for that. So I'm going to ask Spirit right now, our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Spirit, everything that we have, the Divine Feminine, is all from you, the earth energy, as above, so below. I'm going to ask you now to just wrap us in your love, in your light. Make sure the message that comes through the cards is from you and not me, all right? I didn't do a lot of setting things up for here. I wanted to talk to Christmas about our spirit, what's happening. So let's get over here and find out what's going on. We'll go right here and let's start taking a look at Christmas and spirits, and find out what's happening. So everybody, all right, one last shuffle. Here we go. So Spirit, what's the first thing on your mind that you would say people need to understand about Christmas? You know what? This is a time for giving. Now, what I'm really picking up here, and I want people to understand, okay? We need to give. We need to give back. All right. We have the 4 of coins here. And notice we have one guy holding on to it. All right. But we need to be giving in a spirit of give what you can give and let it go. All right. If that's making any sense. Using caution. It's okay to give, but don't give more than what you can give at this present time. That's what we're talking about. Give with your heart. Give with your health. Give with, reach into your pocket. Find out. Spirit has become so, what I really got just downloaded is us talking about that a lot of people, it's all turned into this materialistic thing. What do I get? What did I get? Did I give enough? Did anybody get left out? And notice we're into a lot of the coins. And what we're talking about here is it's this Christmas, it's time to learn a lesson and get set away, okay, from the material. It's time to learn. Keep an eye on the details, the families, what's going on. Hard work went into this, and we need to help people with their hard work. Hey, everybody, just so glad everybody's starting to funnel in, see what's happening. Look at how much here is dealing with Ace of Coins. We have new things that are coming in. You're going to be receiving new gifts. Spirit has new things that are happening. Wow, I just really got a roll. I want everybody right now to do me a favor. All right. Just close your eyes and reach out with me. Okay. Because this message, this I'm getting about new finances, new things, new happenings. Tori just talked about at the beginning of the year, the gift of getting a new job and starting in 2025. I know you didn't start now, but it was still a gift. All right. We have things that are coming if we're willing to put out. And you know what? This is what I'm talking about. All right. That spirit of giving and learning and understanding, eye in the details. All right. Once we realize how rich we are, this gets into a manifestation point. And this Christmas, we can either sit around and wish we could have done more or be happy, of what we were able to do. And you know what? Some people are going to have to accept that. It's up to them. It's not a keep up with the Joneses year. All right. When we look, we have a 4, an 8, that's a 12, and now we're at a 13, all in coins. And what is the 13? It's talking about we're coming to the year. Celebrate the end of this year and the step into something new things that are happening, new things that are coming, and that we're going to be blessed with. We have the 9 of Cups. Look at our joy. Instead of looking at everything on a material level, I want you to really start thinking about your joy. Where do you find your happiness? Where is your joy? All of that is where we need to look. So Spirit is trying to tell us, yes, we need to give back. We need to earn. But we need to teach people how to do what we do. We also in this world need to keep an eye on the details. So when you're giving, your hard work is going out, and that's okay. But don't over give. There's a caution in there. New things are coming. New things are happening. New things are beginning to manifest that are going to bring us into a whole new, happier world. We have the 5 of Wands. A lot of the drama is starting to come to an end. People are trying to create more drama right now because they don't know what to do with things that happened. All right. So they're still thriving for that negativity or flashing back. Don't get caught up in the drama. Okay. There's going to be some conflict, but you keep your eye on understanding that you can create something beautiful. All right. If you're giving from the right heart, in the right heart place. We have the star. Of all the times of the year for us to see you and to understand it's time to look up, look at what we're dealing with right now. Hello, Renee. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I'm still in the same situation. Hope all of you are doing well. We're going to pray for you in a minute. We will keep you in prayer and find out what's going on. Leanne, good to see you. Welcome. Bangarang, glad you are here. And see what's going on. Everybody's coming in. So want to make sure I am getting everybody. Erica, glad to see you. We're talking about what's going on. I'm grateful for we all could spend this time together. Absolutely. And you know what? I've made up my mind on Christmas night on Wednesday. It will be just me. Okay. But I'm going to be here because we need to remember what we're all here for and what this is about. And by the end of the day, maybe somebody just needs a little uplifting or knowing what's going on. But the Spirit is talking about always remember 17, 1 and 7. There's that 8 again. Okay. That you had this new creation, the ability to work and the ability to learn. So to be able to find direction. But this is about healing. Everything right now is about healing. New ideas, new things are coming. The world, all of these gifts are fixing to open up for us. All right. So when your heart is in that right place, in that spot to give, when your mind is in that right spot, when you're in a place of happiness, we can avoid the drama. Don't get sucked in. We can remember it's a time for healing and a time for hope. Things are fixing to change. Okay. And that knowledge is going to come to us and we'll be able to see more and see some things through. I'm going to talk a little bit later. I think on New Year's Eve, which would be Tuesday, I don't know, Monday before New Year's Eve. So what would that be? The 30th. I'm going to do a show about what's coming in 2025. I told y'all in the title and in the description here, this is the year of the wood snake. Okay. This and in the Chinese zodiac, it actually begins on February 3rd. I'm very fortunate. That's my birthday. But this is a year of abundance. When you look at 2025, that is a 9. 2 and 2 is 4 plus 5. We don't count the 0, is a 9. This is the year to manifest and bring some awesome, wonderful things into your life. So what are you setting up to do? Knowledge, wisdom, joy, all of these things are going to be made available to us. And you know what? It all starts with, where's our spirit of giving, our spirit of loving, our spirit of understanding, relying on God, relying on spirit, relying on the universe to refill once you've given. That's all important. So, that's massive. Spirit is saying the page of coins, get passionate, get back into understanding. Get your fire back about changing the things around you and knowing what's going on. Be stubborn. Okay. It's okay to get stubborn and say, you know what? I'm going to make this work, to take on these heavy chores and things that are happening. That's one of the biggest things. Find your passion. But this page of coins is about, again, money's coming in, things like that. But I want you to understand the page also gives us a warning about, don't be foolish. Do what you need to do. Get passionate. Give where you need to give, but put money aside for your own self, for your own projects. Don't give too much. That is, you're like, Rob, does that really go together? Absolutely. We have the 3 of Wands. This is the year to take action. This is the year to actually put some of your plans and things you want to manifest into place, into action. All right. The 3 of Wands. We are watching. He has done everything. And what I'm seeing right now in these cards is 3s are always action. He's created something and he's put it out on the sea. Those ships are sailing away in this picture, the way I'm seeing them right now. Okay. That's important. Okay. And what I want you to see is, when we do this, when we get our heart right, we have these new things, we start manifesting, we start looking, new things are going to happen. So here at Christmas, how could it get any better than this? Okay. Here at Christmas, we're talking about what we create. You have a world and a life right now. Your spirit around this holiday is about being able to create. Give of yourself. All right. Let spirit replace different things. Okay. Be smart. Look at what's going on around you in this real world. Don't get caught in the drama. All right. Put some plans into action, because this is going to be a year. And right now, I want you to think about, wow, what I'm really feeling, and I don't know if I can express this right. All right. It's one of those things where we can create something. And I'm looking here, and I just got a picture of Mary and the child. Now, this isn't Mary, and that's not the child. That's what came to me. And in the beauty of that creation, okay, that child grew up to show us about setting our intentions, loving one another, helping somebody, putting our priorities in order. That was his main focus. Was teaching us intentions. That's what I need people to understand. And we have that ability to create something beautiful and wonderful. And you're doing it right now. We're all joining in this thought. So, what I want to do right now is, while we're talking about this, let's go to Renee, okay? And Renee's going through a time, and I'm not going to share too much. Okay. That's up to her. All right. But I'd like everybody to picture us with Renee in the middle. And we're just gathering and we're saying, Renee needs help. Renee is in a tight spot. All right. We've got to give her our support, our love, anything we can do to help her find her way and make sure she understands what's coming. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, that divine feminine energy of nurturing, caring, and love. One of our tribe is in need. I am asking the angels and the guides, and I want all of the tribe to ask with me. Renee needs direct intervention and influence to help her get through this hurdle. All right. It is a financial thing. It is nothing having to do with anything else. We're talking about this. She needs to know our love and support, and she needs to feel the angels around her. And she needs wisdom. She needs your wisdom and your guidance. In all this, we pray for Renee. So mote it be. This is what I love to do. Renee, reach out. I'm going to shoot you an email. Okay. I want to reach out to you. I want us to talk again. Okay. And let's see what's happening there. So, when we talk about Christmas, what is Christmas? What is the holiday? What does it mean to you? If it's a very spiritual and religious thing, that's good. Okay. But how does this help your spirit? What do we do here? Why is Christmas? Why do we all light up at Christmas? Okay. What makes us so enthralled with this season? Okay. It's one of those things. Renee, do me a favor, shoot me an email just so I get so many things going in my head and I don't want to mess up. Okay. Shoot me an email, tarotwithanAttitude@gmail. All right. Why is the spirit so strong with us during this time of the season? And then it seems like it takes forever for us to come back. Okay. Does that make sense? Let's find out. I'm asking Spirit, what's going on with that? Spirit knows my heart. She knows what I'm looking for. He knows what I'm looking for. Okay. And what do we get? This is really cool. All right. For Christmas, I'm going to show you what this card is that I just pulled. All right. We got the Four of Wands. It can be a time where we feel complete. It's a time when we celebrate with others. And a lot of times we put aside our petty differences. All right. We laugh at Uncle Bob. We let Uncle Bob go. Okay. We let him say his thing. And then we know he's going home and we don't deal with it. The Four of Wands. This is in your spirit. The Wands is about that fire, that passion, and building the solid base. Christmas helps us, if you think about it, build a solid base towards what we're moving towards next year. We just had, and I said I would talk about this, the winter solstice. We're now in winter. Okay. Up here, we have certain trees that are still the evergreens that are still green or whatnot. But a lot of the other trees, the majority of everything else has lost its leaves. It's time to rest. And you know what? This is our time of recharging, just like in the winter solstice. We are going to take this time to embrace it, to rest, to sleep, get our mind straight, let everything happen. We are going to go look, Three of Pentacles. All right. All of this is about working with other people in the real world and our hearts, saying our prayers. These things are going out. And one of the strong things we need to learn about this, we're drawing on the energy and giving our energy to others. And at this time, a lot of times our hearts soften. All right. And they allow us to feel what we can accomplish. All right. Will allow us to see, hey, with other people's help, here's what we can do in this real world. We have the hermit, winter solstice. Remember I said it's time? That's what this is talking about. It's time to rest, and it's time to take some time to yourself and look at what's going on, what's working for you and what's not. It's winter. It's time for you to rest and to put your mind at ease. Separate yourself a little bit so you can, when spring comes, you're ready to know what road you want to travel. The hermit is huge with this. Then we've got the Two of Wands. All right. This deck's so cool. The Two of Wands, Dominion. Because of the winter, because we're able to set a plan and start taking control when the spring comes. All right. We can set our boundaries. We can know new. This year's done. Time to celebrate it being over. Time to celebrate the joy in everything we do. Okay. And this is one of those things, it's something that we have power in. Okay. Your Two of Wands. And this dominion is about your spirit, setting your goal. Where do you want to go? We have the Princess of Pentacles. Guess what? In this life, wow, just got goosebumps again. Helping things to fall from the heavens, getting passionate and realizing, you know what? I can do this. I can make things happen. I can manifest my dreams. I just got to want to do it and be passionate about it. Five of Wands coming up again. And in the same spot. You know what? Through strife, things like that, getting sucked into other people's drama, one of the things that I want you to realize, okay, is on the other side of that is victory. Or we learn and we can create something beautiful with different people. We've got here, look, here we are, the star again, okay? The absolute star. This is about finding hope, knowing hope, and seeing what's going on. I thank you, okay? And if y'all have got any questions, let me know, okay? Put them in here because I am here to answer questions and do readings too. All right, but I just wanted to start with this. So in this winter solstice, all right, also it's a time where you can go outside and see the stars. A lot of times it's not a snow day. Once the snow clears, man, we are getting some beautiful night skies here. It's cold, and it's cold tonight. We're expecting some snow, not a lot, all right? But you can walk outside when the clouds clear, and man, you can plot a course. The other thing I see about the stars, we talk about healing and we talk about hope. Whenever you're looking at a star, you're looking up. Don't look down. All right? Hold your head high. Look at the magnitude. I want you to think about this with me for a minute. This was just given to me, so take it for what it's worth. All right. But it's a good visual picture. When we get our heads down, all right, what do we see? Our vision becomes very narrow. We see the ground because we're only 5.5 feet, 6 feet away from it. So our vision, when you look up, you get this clarity. You get all of the, things you don't see, things to be thankful for. Yeah, it hit me hard. Okay. Things to appreciate, new direction, to be open. And sometimes we need that cold wind to come through and chill us to make us feel alive. And to remember there's more out there. The Ace of Swords. This opens up whole new mental capacities for you. All right. This is about recharging the mind as much as recharging the body. All right. That's where we've got going. Okay. That's what we need to be. This is where we're at. All right. So understand that very well. Okay. That's what we're doing. The Queen of Wands. Take charge. Be fearless. But the queen is about nurturing and caring. It's time for you to nurture and care for your own dream. It is time for you to pick up that torch and charge. Look at that clear sky I was just talking about right here. The fire, the passion. I will make this happen. You have to compare about yourself. Okay. You have to take care of yourself as well as other people. All right. It's okay. It's cold in Northeast Florida. For Florida, I'm used to 30 below zero temperature. Wow. Yeah. Florida's been chilly. I would have said before, yeah, it's cold here in Florida, but now where I'm at, Florida's chilly. We're cold. Where are we at? Gillian's gonna laugh because we were this morning. We got up. It was 6 degrees, and with the wind chill factor, it felt like I think it was a -2 or something. Right now we're 24 degrees. Okay, and that's what's going on with where we're at here in New Hampshire. So gifts are coming. Use the winter solstice to take time to say, guess what? Everything I've been working for, I've done everything I can do. It's time to take a break. Okay. Is there something you need to do? All of us have to take a break. When are we ending up here? The Queen of Swords. The metamorphosis. Look at the butterflies. Taking off the mask here at Christmas. And what we're talking about is letting the real you shine. Stop worrying about everything else that you got to do. We all have masks. All right. We all have different faces we have to put on. Okay. But it's one of those things where once we take this off and we allow winter and we can rest and allow our brain to recharge, we can morph, we can change, we can find our wings and fly. Wow, bang. That's what this is all about. Okay. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your dreams, your mental health. And that's what the winter is about. We will always have winter, and winter needs to be embraced, not feared. Take that break. Feel that good vibe. Everything else, because we're fixing to step into, all right, we're going from the year of an 8, okay, 2024 is an 8, all right, into a 9. Now, again, what I say about 8, it's the detail, putting in the work, learning. Take what you've learned this year and next year realize the energy is there for you to take action on your plans and to start moving on things that you want to bring into your life. It's that simple. Last night in Pennsylvania, it was -2. Wow. St. Augustine, yep, gotcha. All right, Gillian, 22 degrees with wind chill factor feels like 14. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. So, but that's what we were going to talk about with winter solstice. Because remember, winter doesn't last forever. All right? It really doesn't. And it serves its purpose. Folks, when winter comes, it's really wild, okay? Especially now that I'm around places where the foliage actually change, okay? To watch, what we'll have in spring. All of these trees will start budding, things turning back green, growing again. In winter, sometimes things have to die. We got to prune our bushes so they grow right. Anybody that's grown roses know at some point you have to cut that sucker back. I grew roses for a while, many, many years ago. All right. And I enjoyed it immensely, but it was hard for me. I had this rose bush, perfect. It looked beautiful. Okay. But you got to cut it back or it's going to stop growing. That's what winter is about. It's about understanding it's time to rest, time to get some things and recharge spirit. That's what we need to do. Nikki in the house. Glad to see you. Welcome in. Bang, young lady. That is awesome. Leanne, Reverend Rob, I would love the opportunity to speak with you on a personal base. I just struggle with email. Actually, I don't know anything about emailing. LOL. I'm up for any ideas and suggestions. You know what I'm going to do? Gillian, can you, maybe y'all do a direct chat and we can reach out that way. Okay. And my number or whatnot and do a personal chat and be able to do that so I can speak with Leanne and help. Okay. That is one of those things. So let's see that. Leanne, and I don't know if y'all, when you do the chat, I'm not even sure if Gillian's familiar with it. We don't do it a lot. When you chat, it says post comment. Let me see. Oh, let me see. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for. So I don't know if there's a way. We'll find out. But I will figure out a way, Leanne, to get to you, and let's find out what's going on, okay? And see what's happening. All right? Everybody saying hi. Nikki, you're loved. We love it when you bring that bright, smiling face in here. You know, Maria Amethyst Celentine. Very nice. I love that. Hey, how are you? Everybody, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And ring the bell so you get notifications. Rob, I'm not getting notifications. With the way I'm doing this, notifications have not been coming out. I'm understanding in the reading I'm doing, I've got to put this out earlier. So I'll start putting things out earlier so everybody will start getting the notifications on the lives. But right now, just know Monday and Wednesday, 8:30. That's what we're doing. May I ask a question, please? Absolutely. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. Doing well, Nikki. Hopefully you are as well. Absolutely, Maria. Just go ahead and ask. Yes, but I don't want it here because I don't want to put your number out there in a public forum. Okay. So let's figure that out. Maybe through Facebook Messenger, you and Gillian can tell her how to reach you. You can put if you're on Facebook, and then maybe we can reach you through that way. I just don't want to put your phone number out on a, out here to the public. So, that's where we're at. I'm a new subscriber. Well, thank you, Maria. Yeah. Whenever you come in, say hi. I just asked everybody to say hi. Let us know where you're from, what state. You don't have to get specific. All right. And then ask your question. Absolutely. Would love to do that. All right. Everybody, this is a great place. I love it. Seashells, may I ask why the in-laws need to come uninvited? Okay, because they're in-laws and start so much nonsense in my household. I set boundaries because their son can't say no to them. I'm dealing with added stress. You know what? Is your husband violating boundaries, okay, that you and him have agreed on? If he is, put it all back on him. That's yours to deal with now. No, I'm not doing it. Okay. And it's so hard. We hear this all the time, but I'll do a quick reading for you. Okay. And let's find out, Seashells, what's going on. All right. I'm going to bring I love this deck. Same deck back up. My Sun and Moon deck. Okay. One of the first decks I ever had. I gifted my first deck, so I had to go out and buy another one. All right. Why my in-laws need to come uninvited and start so much nonsense. First thing is you and your husband, y'all might need to talk to a third party about how much this really bothers you, okay? And how much his lack of caring for your feelings is bothering you. This has really got to open up. There are parents, you know what? I had a talk with one of my kids tonight about their mom, okay? And there are people that it's just about me. It's just about me. So we're going to ask. Seashells wants to know why the in-laws need to come uninvited and start so much nonsense in my household. So let's find out. Let's just ask. So the first thing I'm getting here is the Eight of Pentacles. They're being nosy. All right. Look, the name of this card, prudence. They're being nosy. They're still trying to be mommy and daddy and make sure everybody's taken care of and whatnot. But they don't realize the interference that's being caused. There's that eight. Eight of Pentacles, okay? Instead of sitting down and learning, they keep trying to just bust in, and they haven't learned their lesson yet. We have the Ace of Cups. This is all new and a whole new rush of emotions, and what I'm really picking up for all of you, okay? His family, this is something they've done their whole life, okay? We had issues. My parents just thought you could knock on the door and walk in, okay? It was one of those things. And you know what? They passed that on to me. And at one point, one of my boys was living next door, and I did the same thing. And I found out he's not me. He didn't accept it. All right. And he told me, and guess what? I don't do that with anybody anymore. I just don't. Okay. It's one of those things. So this is all about happiness. You're going to have to sit down, and maybe it's time for you to sit down with your mother-in-law and say, look, there are things I don't appreciate. Okay. And yeah, it's fixing this. How do we fix it? And have that conversation. I want you to step away from the emotion of it and look at the logic, and Spirit will tell you how to deal with this with your mom. The Six of Pentacles. Do they give too much? Do they, this is about victory. This is about understanding, giving back or whatnot. Maybe they feel the right. I don't know where y'all have been with them financially or not. Or what. Okay. But that's what's going on, and they may feel entitled. Okay. So you need to find that out. The King of Wands. This is about setting boundaries, but boundaries have not been truly set. And what I'm seeing here, this is falling on your husband. Okay. You can quote the Bible to him if you want. Man shall leave his mother, and a woman leave her home. So if your parents are allowed or whatnot, you need to know that. So I'm just giving you a quick insight as to what's going on. You're going to have to make things work. There will always be your in-laws, their grandkids, things like this. But this is something that got to be. So I would love to talk to you and your husband together, okay, and do some spiritual counseling in that method, all right, and talk about it. So I'd love to help set that up, but I'm really feeling right now it's a sense of entitlement because nobody has spoken up. And it's time for your husband to man up, and say, this isn't acceptable, okay? Different things. My family was, we'll just drop by. When I moved away, one of the nice things was I moved away. My first time I moved away, I was 4 hours away, and it became a thing of, oh, nobody's just driving 4 hours to drop by. So I get it. I understand it. I get it. But that's my suggestion. If you and him want to talk to me, let me know. All right. Maria, I'm wondering if my partner F is having dirty chats with other women. I know he watches adult movies, but I'm wondering if he had private dirty chats. All right. Here's how I'm going to approach this. All right. And I would say this with tarot cards, without tarot cards, okay? And I have said this in sessions. If it bothers you, and have you asked him, the question then comes in, if he's having dirty chats, where's the trust factor here? Maria, that's exactly where we go. It doesn't matter if he is or not. There is a trust issue at stake in this relationship. You are feeling violated that he's doing things with other people. If he's telling you yes or whatnot, there's something going on that you don't trust. That trust issue has to be handled and addressed because you're fated for problems when trust is the root. Well, I trust him. Well, not really. Okay. Because if you trusted him, do you ask him? Do you believe him? All right. That's one of the things. I'm going to pull some cards here. Yeah. Okay. Communication. This is key. This is key. Does he know? Does he understand? Does he care about how this is hurting you or what's going on? All right. Is he sneaking it? Guess what? This can be like any other addiction, and you need to address it. Okay. Because it's harmful. And I feel sorry for you. Okay. Why, if it is, why is he doing it? And there are things that need to go on. So I'm gonna pull a couple of cards here, Maria. And I know I'm getting backlogged, but let me see what I can do here. Okay. Y'all hang in there, put your questions in, and I'll be glad to try to get to them. All right. But I start at the top and work to the bottom, working on getting a producer. So Gillian's trying to figure that out, and we'll see what's happening. Okay. We'll see what's going on. But Maria, I'm not going to go and pry. I don't do third party without that person's permission. Okay. So I'm going to say, what do you need to know about this relationship? All right. What do you need to know about what's going on? So the first card we have, 5 of Cups. All right. What's missing? Disappointment. Why is this a disappointment? So somebody is not getting, there's a lack of fulfillment. There could be him. Okay. Missing something, he's looking at what he doesn't have versus what he's got. Okay. This could be you. What's going on? Is this worth fighting for? I'm looking at something that's going wrong, but everything else is right. You have to weigh this out for yourself. All right. But this is the grief card, and this is what I would call the unhappiness card, disappointment. Okay. In understanding that things are happening, it goes deep into why is there disappointment? What's needed that's not there? The 10 of Cups. Okay. Look here. We're your partner. Okay. 10 of Cups. I always screw this word up. Satiety. Satiation. Okay. Satiation. So satiety. I don't know why I can't say the singular. Okay. All right. 10. 10s are always something coming to an end. Okay. And there might be something here where somebody's over indulging. And that needs to come to an end. Something's fixing to come to an end, if that makes sense. Okay. We are looking at the Prince of Pentacles. So we have somebody being a little childish. All right. What you have to do, and they're sticking to, they won't change, and you got to find out why. But the Prince is the Knight. All right. And see this fighting to keep things going. All right. That's what I'm really picking up. There's something somebody's missing. All right. And something that might be very important to him that we need to make sure, why is this going on? And he needs to understand how badly it's affecting you. All right. This gets back to the trust, the 6 of Wands. All right. Look here, victory. All right. It's one of those things saying you've got to go through this battle. You're going to have to go through the fight. Okay. So you'll be able to come out and be victorious. Nobody's going to give you, or somebody will do a reading on him for you if you want. I just wouldn't trust it. All right. That you're going to have to understand, to be victorious, you got to go through the battle. All right. What does victory look like for you? Why does victory look that way for you? You see, understand what I'm trying to say? We are here with the 7 of Swords. This general futility, sorry, sweetie, don't kill the messenger. Somebody's either not being honest, they're making poor choices, okay, and they're only thinking of themselves. I didn't say it was him. That's between you and him. 2 of Pentacles. It's time for some change. It's time for something to happen in the real world. There is some change. So this is going to have to be addressed. It's time for either or both of you to come up with a new perspective about what's happening. This perspective, have you taken the time to look at it and see what type of stuff is he looking at? What's going on? Have you understood? Does he understand? Have you given him this perception of what's actually happening. Ten of Swords, mentally ruin. If y'all don't do this, remember I said at the beginning, this is a trust issue. If you don't get the trust, and trust is not emotion, trust is you logically saying, this, he did this before, done this, will I ever trust? Okay. And there's a trust issue going here. Why? Am I not giving you something? Where is this going to lead? You know what? I honestly would not care. It's funny. You know, we're going to laugh. Okay. So if my wife was watching porn, okay, maybe I'll be luckier for it. Would I tolerate chats that I'm not aware of or a part of or something like that? Absolutely not. It's the secrecy. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you need to address this. Something's got to change. Something's got to come to an end. So you need to talk to somebody and take control of this situation. We have the Dominion card again. Two of Wands. Figuring, you know, the Two of Wands is making a plan and saying, you know what? Just because you go to a marriage counselor doesn't mean you're on the verge of divorce. Everybody needs to talk to somebody sometime. All right. Because maybe it takes a third party to get your perspective through or to get his perspective through. The Prince of Swords. It is time for you to get mental clarity on this and move on it. Find the eagle. I see justice here. Okay. Because one other thing I want you to understand is if there are kids involved, all right, you're teaching your kids to live with this type of behavior, and then it's good or bad. So think about it. So it's time for you to move on. Time for you to come up with a plan. It is affecting you. Somebody is feeling like they're disappointed, they're missing something or whatnot. And you know, this is not, it's not good. And if you're already, you know, I just saw your other comment. I don't read anything ahead. You know, I'm going through a very tough time. I have lots of pain. You know what? Is that mental pain? Is that emotional pain? What type of pain are we talking about? But this will keep you. That I'm going to bring this card right back out. You have lots of pain. And if we're not careful, we focus on the pain and miss our joy that's there. Things are hiding. There are other cups that are available. There is some pure things in your life. All right. But this is going to have to be addressed for both of you. Okay. It's just one of those things that's going to have to be addressed. So yeah, there's a little something there. I would ask him, do the thing, but I tell this to any couple. The minute you go through this, I'm going to check your phone. I'm going to find out what's going on, and we start spying. If nothing is going on, we're going to go back to a trust issue. Because if they catch you, then it's going to be, you don't trust me. Well, no, I don't. Well, but this is it. See, this goes deeper than that. Okay. And you need to find out, and you need to weigh out, come up with a plan. What do you need to do? It's very important for that you find out your actions, what it means, where it goes. Why is this happening? Why is this bothering you? All right. What is it? So everybody right now, we're going to gather around. All right. Maria, you know what? God above, Father, Mother, Divine Feminine, I ask that her guides come around her to help her, give her clarity so she can see and come up with a plan, find out who to talk to, seek help in the right way, because this is tearing her up. Maria needs protection from the angels, and we need her to be able to think clear and develop a plan, help her find the way. This marriage is in problems, and I would love the angels to wrap their protection around both people. Let her partner see what's going on and maybe feel some empathy or whatnot and find out what's happening. There's so much I feel going on here, and I just want your protection for this lovely young woman. So mote it be. Wow. Okay. Maria, if you need to talk more in detail, I'd love to go more. I don't put a lot of stuff out there because, you know, things come to me that a lot of times don't need to go out on the airways. So let's talk, okay? I'm trying to be peaceful, but I feel like this will never just end. Well, you know what? It won't end if you don't do anything. Definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Are you just going to scream at him louder? You have to take some action. This is part of manifesting the life you want. Okay? Folks, when we do this, manifesting our life doesn't always mean bringing in an RV, bringing in property, bringing in money. Manifesting like we want takes work. So you need to see this and seashells, I know you can do it. So you're already living in this. So it's time to hit this head on. What's going on? Okay? Because the screaming and everything, you know what you might do next time? And I'm not going to say that. Okay? Because I can go into my been there, done that, and give you some pretty bad, up your advice, and that's not what you need. You need to address this. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. And you know what? If there comes a point, then now you have to make a decision about what you're going to do. And if you'd like to talk to me more about it, hit me up. Everything's down in my link tree below about how to get a hold of me. All right. I'd love to talk with you more, and we'll do some reading, do whatever we need, and see what's happening. You are welcome. You are welcome. I'm wondering if my partner, okay. So we talked about that, everything. Okay. Let's see what's going on. All right. Seashells. We're not talking due to this. Oh, man. See, so you're already living in the crap. So you might as well dive into it. If y'all aren't talking about it, man, I tell you where my next step would be. I'll tell you right up front. Tarot and attitude. My wife would tell you what I'd be doing. I'd be talking right to the mother. This is bullshit. That's just what I would say. I don't like it. We don't do this to your house. It's a lack of respect. You need to lay it out. What's he going to do? Get mad at you? Hey, try to talk to you, everything else. But have you talked to him and made sure, or has it just become a screaming match? All right. So that's what's going on. Okay. Yeah, Maria, when you come in, I always get to them. You don't need to put them in a bunch of times, but I'm going top to bottom. I have nobody weeding this out. So I just go through the list. All right. So everybody's saying hi. I've done that, but he will agree in my face, but then still be manipulated back in like a court. Well, you know what? Have him talk to me. I'll talk to him without the cards, man to man. Okay? Man to man. And let me tell you something. It's hard for a woman to tell her folks, my life, butt out. It is hard for a man, especially mama's boy, to say that's enough. But you know what I know about moms? Good moms, they'll get pissed, but they'll come back. All right? And so you're already living in this crap. What do you got to lose? And you might say that to him. I'm talking to your mom. I'm done. Okay. No, you're not. What are you going to do? Because you won't do anything. You got nothing to lose by putting it out there. All right. But my first question is, did y'all talk about how this really affects you? The next thing is, I want you to sit down and ask, why does this affect you so much? All right. Is it something, could you be overreacting? All right. Is it worth, when you jump into this, is this sword worth really falling on? Think about it. Okay. That's all I'm asked. That's all I've asked. I've had a headache strong since. I understand. Welcome to the holidays. Okay. Welcome to the holidays. This just sucks. So I understand. Let's see. All right. So now Maria, yes, it's on. Okay. We've already taken care of it. I've even considered leaving him because he's not mentally aware. This was where I'm saying you need to talk to somebody professionally. Y'all need help. Does he know that? Have you told him that? You can't do this without being completely honest, and it's got to be done in a conversational way. It cannot be done in a screaming match. When you scream, how well do you handle it? It's one of those things, and so that's why if you want to ask him to talk to me, ask him to talk to me. All right, we'll find out what's going on. I'll give him a man's perspective. All right, but if he gives me something to work with, I got to find out what's going on. All right, and my family also had enough with them, and so have I. Well, decisions, and that's what I'm saying. So if there's children involved, you better realize, think it through, look at it through. And remember, we were talking about in the winter solstice, get the emotion out of it. Get the emotion out of it. Okay. And go through it logically in your own head. All right. And then say, okay, what am I willing to lose? What am I willing to give up? Because that's what you have to ask yourself. All right. Find out about it. Let's see what's happening here. I believe you, he has, but they, including the father and sister, all feel a sense of, yeah, exactly. That is the entitlement I was talking about. Somebody feels entitled. Okay. And, like I said, I'll talk to you two more. If you want to set something up, I can talk to you more from a counselor perspective and give you some ideas about what's going on, what you can do, and some different things, and actually mold a conversation with you of how to have an actual conversation with him about this so you can make decisions. David, good to see you. Wow, bang right. I am way behind. I got to get some, get some things going here. Let's find out. Well, no. Now I'm going to tell you the same thing I told somebody in my family. If you have put your foot down, you have to be careful about putting somebody, and this was about using a substance. All right. They told the other, I won't tolerate it. I won't be around it. I won't have it. I will leave. Well, then but then he wants them to tell the truth when he smells it on them. Okay. One of the things I told him was, you put this person in a position, they got nothing to lose but lying. Because they tell you the truth. You've already told them. If you've pitched a fit and this kind of fit, and I don't know, I'm not saying you have. Okay. I'm telling you that these are the things that need to be talked about. Okay. And these are the things that you have to look at. I told you it's a trust issue, and that trust issue runs both ways. Okay. So that's what I got. That's where we're at. Wow. Alyssa, my birthday is Friday, and I'm wondering what my new year will be as I'm turning 45. 45, 9. Okay. My birthday is Friday. All right. Alyssa. So we know that 24 is an 8. So Friday, which is what? The 27th. So we've got 12, 1, 2 is 3, 27, 5, 12, 8, 15. All right. So let's look at it this way. 15 in tarot, all right, would actually be the devil card. What are you chaining yourself to? What are you locking yourself down on? Where are you going? Now, what I want you to really realize, though, 1 and 5 comes together in numerology to be a 6, which is a time for victory. It's a time to be able to get over some things and to move some things forward and be able to progress. The year of 2025 is a year for manifesting abundance, bringing things in. It is a prosperous year. And let's see what's going on. Okay, here we are. Okay. So, Alyssa, here we go. And I'm sorry I got so far behind, y'all. Alyssa, Princess of Cups. All right. So, what we're talking about here is the time to get Love, things are going to happen. There's going to be some joy. I want you to splurge a little bit, but be careful about how much, okay? Let your heart go. Be willing to find your passion, your love, and some things that you're wanting to do. It's going to be that time, the time of becoming. Stop worrying about, now you have to tell me if this would be true. You don't have to tell me, all right? But I'm going to tell you justice. 8, what you put out, you get back. All right. And in this deck, the 8 is justice. And 8 is that working on the details, looking at what's happening, learning, apprenticeship. But the justice card, we have scales here. Okay. And you're going to get out of this upcoming year whatever you put into it and wherever you put the most emphasis in your life. We have the 9 of Cups. Happiness can be yours. This is about joy, happiness, love. These things are all coming about for you, and they're all going to be good. The Prince of Swords. Get a plan in your head. Understand. Charge forward. Be smart. Yes, you're going to have a lot of emotional things, but I need you to understand we have justice and then, or justice here, and then I have the eagle here, which is another thing of justice. Make sure when you're going forward, as you're moving forward, and you continue to move forward, you use your brain, okay? But don't run everybody over. The sword of justice here, and either the prince or the knight, which this would be a knight in another deck. The Knight of Swords, he's moving forward, okay? But he's got a sword and ready to do battle. I want you to be careful as you move forward. Don't win the battle and lose the war. You're not going to get all the answers. This is calling on you this year. You have to determine there's going to be times you have to be calm, be tame. There are times you're going to have to let the bad dog out, okay? Don't be afraid of what's stirring down here emotionally. Our moon, she's a trickstress, but she will show you some of what you need, but not everything. She is calling on you to fall back to the high priestess and use your gut intuition. That is going to be so very important for you for this coming year. 2 of Cups. I see love. I see relationships. I see partnerships coming about. This is going to be a great year for you. Move ahead logically and emotionally, but keep your guard, okay? In other words, keep that sword in the sheath for a while, all right? And make sure that when it's time to pull it out, don't run everybody over. That's what I got. Alyssa, wow. Cool. Very cool. Let's see what's going on here. All right. I'm going to bring that up. Let's try to get caught up. Everybody, Maria, he tells you he doesn't. Then why do you not believe him? It goes back to trust. You're the one having a trust issue at this point. So you have to look at that trust issue on your end. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying the trust issue, you asked him, he said he's not. All right. You probably asked him to let him use the phone. He might say no. You know what? Most guys, if they're not, here's a phone. Okay. My wife's got my code. I can get into my wife's phone. She can get into my phone. Why? Because we trust each other. All right. I would challenge anybody in any relationship. Can your partner get into your phone? Why not? Just asking. Just asking. That's relationship 101. And if there's something you're doing that you don't want your partner to see, guys can be spendaholics. They can spend too much money on Amazon, as you can see. Okay. My beautiful Christmas shirt. All right. These different things. Why do you need to lock each other out? Okay. That is always a flag. Okay. Always a flag on either person's part. Okay. So I want you to understand, you have to look at this and say, do I trust him? And if you don't, then you have to answer that question of how long do you want to live with somebody you don't trust? It's that simple. What I find out that's funny. People will say, well, I don't want to get married because I don't want to get bound by a piece of paper. but they don't get out of a relationship when they keep going through the same crap. All right. Deal with the trust issue. You know what? You might need to talk to a counselor first. All right. And again, doesn't mean you're wrong. You very well could be right, but it might be time for you to make a move. Okay. That's all there is. And then find out, are you legitimately having a trust issue? Is your trust issues relating to past trauma? Those types of things. Okay. That's very important. You know, all right. Very good. Glad to see you here. You are welcome, Maria. Love to have you here. Thank you for being a part, and that's everything. I will always be honest. Okay. But that's kind of what I'm doing as I get down to your other comments. Okay. So that's what we're talking about. I'm very anxious and afraid. I understand that. You know what? So I asked people this too, and I'm putting this out to other people. All right. There are other people here that are in relationships that are going through problems. All right. And I want you to understand sometimes a person is only meant to be in your life for a season, whatever that season may be. All right. Sometimes we brought somebody into our life out of an eros love rather than an agape love. All right. That wasn't supposed to be there to begin with. Think about that. Let that sink in, because the whole codependency. I'm horrible at codependency. Oh, this is all going to be wonderful. What? Different things. Okay. You're not alone, dear. Okay. Maria, you are not alone. Okay. And you are right where many, many people have been before you. I'm very disappointed. I understand, that it makes total sense. Everybody's popping in. We got this thing going. Yes, he's acting like, people watch pornography for different reasons. So that's going to be a thing. If that's a deal breaker for you, okay, you've got to deal with that. All right. So that's one of those things that he would be honest. How do you know he's not being? Okay. That gets back to that question. We can go around this all night. That let's find out. I would not. Then you know what? What are you willing to do? Have you weighed the situation out? There's a reason he's your partner, not your husband. All right. From your picture, you're beautiful. Okay. Know your value, know your self-worth. Stop begging somebody. And you know what? Once you find that self-value and you fall back in love with yourself, my wife will tell you, it becomes very easy to look at people and go, no, not a part of that. Because I know this life is short. Okay. The closer you get, all right. I don't know how old you are. He's 35. All right. Halfway to 70. All right. Think about it. He's closer now to 60 than he is 20. All right. Or what? 10, whatever. Think about it. Do the math. Okay. But so are you. Okay. And that's the thing. So, hey, yeah, no, this isn't working. I don't trust you. And you know what? You've got to make that decision. That's just one of those things to make the decision. And I'll be glad to talk with you some more about it. Sending prayers and strength to you, Maria. I had a similar situation. It sucks. It sucks. All right. And breaking ties with people we brought ourselves to, that's what the devil card's all about. Okay. That's what the devil card is all about. You know what, Maria? Everything changes. Everything changes. People change. Things change. All right. It's okay. And you don't have to apologize to anybody. All right. You have expectations. They're being met or they're not being met. Your call. And you know what? Nobody thinks the worth of you either way. And if they do, they're not your friend. Let them go. All right. Erica, may I ask a question? Will I be able to move and find a good place for my son and myself? I'm concerned about my finances. Okay. Let's first reach out. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So, pendulum. Will you work with me today? Pendulum, do you need cleaning? Nope. Okay, good. Erica Williams, here on my screen, is wanting to know, she's asked kind of a yes or no question. Will I be able to move and find a good place for her son and herself? All right. It's saying there's work. The answer was at this point, it started out with a little bit of a circle, which is like not enough information. Okay. And then it went into a no. All right. So let's find out what's going on. It seems like there's something that you need to do. All right. Or that has to be accomplished for this to happen. You know, let's find out. Let's see what's going on. Let's bring this up, see what's happening here. All right. All right. Let's see where we're going here. All right. So, Erica, I hate giving people this kind of news, but I'm always going to be honest. 9 of Wands. There's another battle you got to go through yet. It's going to take strength. All right. Something's not quite done. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. You're strong, you'll be able to handle it. Something's going to come up that's going to shift some things around for you. But know what you want and go after it. 9 is also about manifesting. Okay. So you have to manifest strength to deal with this. 6 of Wands. Victory is going to be yours. So, you know what? I'm going to say what the pendulum was saying is immediately no. But down the road, as long as you follow whenever this is going to come through, you will be able to stand tall. You're going to fight this last battle, and victory will be yours. You will be able to come through it. Look here, 5 Wands. There's some drama and strife that's got to be cleared up. Okay. I don't know what this is all about, but notice we are in all of Wands, and this is in the will and in the spirit. So there's something that you're arguing about, something you're dealing with, and maybe we need to step aside from that fight and start looking at some options and some clarity about how to get around it. Wow, holy crow. All Wands. So this is all up to you. 7 of Wands. Now, look at all the clear skies, except in this one. Okay? We have stars, everything here. All right? Things are not seeming so bright here, but you will be able to declare victory. All right? Now, valor, 7 of Wands. Erica, you stand tall. Whatever this is, you defend yourself. You defend your stance. You have nothing to apologize for. And through that, you will be able to battle through. We have the 7 of Pentacles. You know what? This says failure. What I want you to understand with 7 of Pentacles, all right, here in this deck, it's talking about going around in circles. I know earlier I got called on and said, what's the definition of insanity? What are you doing to break free and to make? So I'd like to talk to you some more, okay? There is so something's going wrong. Remember I said the pentacle was actually going, or the pendulum was going around in a little circle, and then it went no. This is the card I'm seeing, all right? The 7 of Pentacles talks about look at other options. How are you going to break free of this? Stop digging the same thing and using the same plan. Just stand up and look, and you'll be able to find another way. That's what I've got. You're going to be able to do this. You're not going to believe the next card. This is crazy. Okay. You're going to be able to do this, but not if you keep doing the same thing. Okay. You got to change your approach. The King of Wands. All right. Is there a person involved that can help you that is maybe causing these problems or whatnot? But at the same point, what I'm being told about is you're looking at the past. All right. Set some boundaries, and you're going to have to break free of the past. But the King of Wands is a powerful card. Out of what I do here, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, 5 of them are wands. This is in your spirit. 2025, Erica. Hold your ground for a little bit. Look, wait for the opportunity. You'll see what's going to happen, and then you will own it. All right? Is it going to happen right away? No. There's something another little battle you got to go through, but you can handle it. Set your boundaries, know what's going on. Don't let things from the past come into your new future. That's what I've got for you. Let me know. And I'll be glad to talk to you about it some if you want to hook up with me or whatnot. Okay. So that's where we're going. All right. Let me see what's going on here. Get back over here. Wow. Glad to see some things are happening here. What do we got? Okay. Oh, sending you so much love, sending it back. We all want you to be this. You're just a beautiful person, a soul. You have healing abilities. You know this, different things. And you're letting this person, okay, be your stop. I know what I'm feeling right now, and I'm just afraid of saying it, okay? Because there are decisions that you need to make, but you're not happy. All right. Time to make some tough decisions. All right. Nikki, love you, everybody. Hey, Rev Rob, can I get a message from Spirit tonight? Absolutely. Again, everybody, Monday night, everybody hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Monday night, okay, or Wednesday night, I will be back for the night of Christmas night. Might even sing a little song or two here or there or whatnot, but just to give people a place to come, and let's find some healing, some guidance, maybe just some mental and spiritual rest in these busy days. Okay, I can't believe it's already this close. I just can't believe it. That's just crazy. So, Monica, coming back. Sorry. You know how I get. All right, taking a sip. And I have gone, my lovely wife, okay, help me. These meetings, I've been having all my coffee. Now I'm doing caffeine-free tea, and I love it. So it helps me because I don't want to be up till 2 o'clock in the morning. All right. So caffeine-free tea. See, try and do the right thing. Let's find out what's going on. All right, Monica, so good to see you. I appreciate you so much. All your support and everything you do. It is just so appreciated. All right, everybody. Here we go. Monica, let's see what we've got here. All right. Sorry it took me so long, folks. Some of these I just felt really, other people are telling me, you're doing too much. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's just what I need to do. So, Monica, here we go. I haven't used this deck in a while. I don't know why this deck's like speaking to me. Your spirit's got this deck, but that's what I'm doing. Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups. Emotional. Things are coming. We have the White Lotus. It's purity. There's pure love. There are things here. This very well could be a young person, a young man, son, somebody that you know or whatnot. Might be paying a visit, might need to be going on. But what I'm really picking up here, and you tell me if this is where this sits, there's love that you need to act on. Life is here. Move forward. Okay. Feel the love. There's love and joy to be felt, and you are supposed to feel that. All right. Yes, you've been on your own for a while or doing whatever it is you need to do. All right. The Hermit is always there. Walk your own way, walk your own path. This is okay to check that out. Again, the Hermit is a 9. Okay. Look at what we've got here. Futility. Okay. Again, don't, folks, if you look at this reading, one of the things I like people to understand is when we talk about stealth and clarity and honesty, be honest with yourself. but don't let your own brain steal your joy or take you off your path. You have to get in control of that. Monica, I don't know everything that's going on. Ace of Swords. New thought processes, new ways of thinking, new ways of looking at things. This is air. This is all very airy. This is water. Okay. The Hermit is neither. It's a major arcana card. So this is talking about walking your own path as a main choice and start doing what somebody else wants you to do. Okay. Find your passion, move on it. Don't beat yourself up. Stop over analyzing it and allow a new way to think and a new way to communicate to come into this that you're doing. 3 of Cups, abundance. Realize what you have. And Monica, I think you do. Okay. But there are people and support and friends. It's time right now to take this time to recharge, gather close with friends, family, whoever it is, and make sure that you're harnessing their energy. Make sure the people that are around you are people. I find that funny that we got the Hermit card, new way of thinking, new way of communicating. There might be some new friends, some new people coming into your life. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with people. Wow, I'm really getting a throat thing. Surrounding yourself with people that make you happy, that want you to be as happy as they do. When we're looking here, look, here we got the star again. Okay. Monica, look up. Look up. Healing is coming. There are some things. Monica, I don't know if you really understand how magical you are. And I'm talking about you, Monica. Yes, you. Okay. How magical you are. How much you can heal. How much you help people. How much you can see. The force where people will gravitate to you because some of them will actually feel healed just being in your presence. All right. It's time to approach some things a little differently. You've got an idea. There's something you want to do. It is time for you to move on with it. Look to your soul. And what I find here is the star. We have a lot of water here. Well, why would we have a lot of water with a lot of star? Look, we're feeding our emotions. We're feeling that love. We're allowing happiness to come in. We're seeing deeper into those emotions. Think about a clear night. You're on a pier or something and the water is crystal calm, Monica. All right. Where you can see the fish underneath the light. You can see down in there. What do you need to take care of? Who needs to go? Who needs to come? That's what I'm getting. And finally, we got 6 cups. All right. This is joy. This is pleasure. It's time for happiness. Not just to come from you, but for you to wear it, dive into it, understand the joy. And yes, there's memories abound. Okay. Memories all over the place. It's okay to remember. Think about how good it felt, and you can have that pleasure, that happiness, that joy right now. Wow. Banger. Okay. Let me mix these cards back up. We'll start cutting through here some and seeing what's going on. I know some other people have asked for some things. I'm getting there, guys. Thank you for your patience. I just don't like flipping one card and think I'm really giving. I take this seriously about a message from Spirit. I'm not just reading cards. I'm trying to give you a message to have you some clearance to see what you need in your life and where you need to go. Because my whole goal is for you to live a happy, fulfilled life. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you, Maria. That's awesome. We're glad you're here and everything, glad you're a part. Let's see what's going on. Okay. There we go. Deborah, hey, she's saying hi, as she always does. Nikki, hi, Rev Rob. Been dreaming about cats a lot lately. Would love a message if time permits. You know what? I'm going to be on for a while. I gotta get caught up. Okay. At some point, yes, I will pull the plug, but we're okay right now. Okay. So, Nikki, about cats. One of the things to remember about cats, okay, in and out of your dreams, you're generally getting a message. Cats are known, and in Egypt were known to have one step into. Did y'all ever watch Constantine? With I love that movie. It's kind of a little off base, but where he talks about the cat, putting his cat, they are a pass between uh dimensions, between one life and the other, between the spirit world. Okay. So if you're dreaming about cats, all right, you need to be thinking about what life is. So let's just talk about that. All right, we're gonna just do some cards here real quick. Nikki is dreaming about cats. All right. I'm hearing messages. I want you to start channeling these messages. When you see cats, what are you thinking about? What's going on? And is there time? Are you channeling another life? I want you to be careful. We're very open when we sleep. So what I want you to do tonight is when you go to sleep, I want you to put to really ask for clarity, but put a very good shield around you, a ball of white light energy, and declare nothing can come in here except what is of my better good. And I need clarity on this dream. Now, not while you're sleeping, okay? If you want, you might get some very vivid dreams. Big piece of amethyst. Later, when you're actually meditating on the dream, okay, get you a piece of amethyst, get you a piece of clear quartz. All right, those type of things. Lapis lazuli, the blue. I love this. I can't find my lapis necklace. I always have lapis or whatnot. Amethyst. These are all associated up here with your third eye chakra and the clear quartz. These different things, amethyst or whatnot, help you. Third eye helps you see it. So like you're seeing it. The clear quartz will help you understand it. Okay. It's like reading between the lines. Okay, I read between the lines and I know I got a message. I don't know what the message meant. That's what's important for you right now. So when you're meditating on this later, piece of amethyst, piece of clear quartz, okay, or lapis. All right. Either one of those will work for you to help. So here we go. All right, let's talk about this. All right. That's a good question. I love this question. Nikki's dreaming about cats. Okay. What's the message? I'm going to go here. I got to stop. Bear with me because this deck's not even out. Okay. But I'm being pulled to my Spirit Song Tarot deck. All right. So this is what I do. I have to listen to what Spirit says because there's going to be some message or something in these cards with the way they're situated that's going to help you understand it. So we have Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. All right, here we go. All right. So I'm going to start over, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. If you got questions, hang in there. I'll get to you. I promise. All right. Here we go, Nikki. Let's find out what's going on. I'm going to do this. We're going to go here, here. The card right off the top of the deck. Justice. All right. 11. And now notice this in this deck, justice is 11. What is 11? It's the first angel number. Truth and clarity. So what I am seeing here with the justice card, with the raven with the crow, okay, is a message is trying to be delivered to you. I want you to start writing this down like in a journal or something. What is the context of the message? There is something there for you. And it might be something you've asked for clarity on, and they're trying to give you the answer to your question. We have the 7 of crystals. Options and results. Cat has 9 lives. Okay. Think about it. Said before, if it's cats, could be about changing your life course, doing whatever. 7 of crystals. All right. Seven of Pentacles, all right, is understanding you're walking forward, but notice how the aardvark or the anteater normally has her nose all the way to the ground. Look at what's going on. There are options and different results that are available to you. You need to see these options, okay? So think about a cat. Think about the nature of a cat. What would this cat be doing? What is happening in the dream is going? So this is talking about paying attention because there are options and different results could occur. So we go here and I have the Ace of Shells. This is emotional, diving deep. This is your love, your joy, okay? Happiness and abundance. So we're trying to do something here. Spirit's trying to give you a message about different things that you've asked for. They're delivering you a message of truth and clarity. So you can ask that you want to know the truth. They're telling you, be still, watch what's happening around you so you can see what you need to do next, because we're going to offer you options and maybe some chances for a different result. The Ace of Shells is talking about diving deep, our beautiful sea turtle here, into your emotions and understanding that all the emotions are involved. Okay. Good, bad, comfortable, uncomfortable. They're all here, but dive down deep because you're going to be able to see this and find happiness and abundance when you're in a confused state. These are the different things that are going on. You know, we have 18, the moon, and here comes the wisdom. So some of this you're supposed to discern for yourself. You know, what do we have here? Imagination, perception. Remember when I talked about the moon earlier on a different deck? That this is her saying, I'm going to light up. Owls have this great vision of looking in the darkness. They're nocturnal. They can see the smallest of things. They can't see everything. All right. Use your knowledge, use your intuition. What is your gut telling you that this message is or direction you're being given? The owl swivels its head almost 360 degrees, almost. All right. Or 180 degrees, both sides, but it can't quite get all the way around. All right. So you're not going to see everything, but you have to know you've been given 1 and 8 to 9. The moon is about manifesting. You've been given what you need to bring something and to use the knowledge of what's happened. So we have the Ace of Crystals. Aces in this are just crazy. The Ace of Crystals is talking about manifestation and prosperity. This is in your real world. I want you to get grounded, okay? The Bangarang, you know, the Barefoot Bangarang tribe, Nikki. Get grounded. Have your meditation. If you can get barefoot, either on your carpet, but if you can get outside, pretty cold outside right now. It is here, anyways. Be careful. But I want you to understand this is what you need to do. They're bringing you something new in this. You're going to manifest something into this world, and that's what's happening. Spirit is trying to give you a gift. Oh, look, we have a giraffe. The 3 of acorn. Look what it says at the bottom. Foresight and exploration. Get your head high. Look around. Remember, I said be observant. Look around at what's going on. Okay. Only time you see a giraffe running is when he's running from prey. Other than that, they're just loping along. Stop. Look at what's happening. We have the 3 of acorns here. You know what? Reach up. Grab that high branch. Don't be afraid to stretch and get what you want. Stretch your mind, stretch your spirit, stretch your heart, stretch your beliefs, and things are going to open up for you. You know, finally, we have the 9 of crystals. This is about manifesting something, absolutely manifesting something, security and abundance. All right. That's the best I can do. So take this very seriously. Look at what's going on. If you want to talk, my wife, you can send an appointment through me, my wife, and we'll talk to you about different stones, things you can do to help with this clarity. Okay. getting your chakra aligned, maybe, so you can receive this message. And she can tell you what you need to do to put with you when you're sleeping to probably get maybe some more vivid dreams. I know this. I want you to try something. In the teachings of Carlos Castaneda, I read one of his books. I think it was Tales of Power, and I forget. I just picked up one of his first ones. Okay. He talked about vivid dreaming, folks. And one of the things he taught us, I found this to be true. Okay. If you notice, very seldom in your dreams do you see your hands. When you go to bed, set yourself with an intention that if you dream, you're going to find your hands. Now, do not panic, because at that moment, when you find your hands in your dreams, you're making contact with a different portion of your mind. The first time this happened to me, I didn't know what was happening. Scared the crap out of me. I thought I was dying because I literally lifted out and saw myself laying next to my wife on the bed, and my nose was on the ceiling, and I flipped over and I locked into the clock to make sure I could get back in, that I had dreamed myself dead. All right. Then I read Carlos Castaneda and realized I'd found my hands. All right. Take control, know what's going on, and then say, okay, I need this message. Do not be surprised when you do certain things if the cat doesn't talk to you, or it does talk to you. All right. That's going to be very, very important. That's what I see. Okay. So let me know. I'd love to hear more about that, Nikki, if we can help, and let us know. So, hey, Rob, could I get a message from Spirit, please? Miss Deborah? Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I'm trying to figure out if I'm being told I'm supposed to hang on to this deck. I got another deck pulled out here I haven't used yet, but let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. So, all right, Deborah, give me just a second. Gotta do the mind clear here or whatnot. Thank y'all, everybody, for hanging in. Glad you are here. I know I'm way behind. We'll see what's going on. Okay. We're going on 10 o'clock, or it's after 10. All right. I try to go as long as I can, but at some point I just get exhausted. So let's see what's going on. Okay. Deborah. All right. Some folks ask me why I call somebody's name or say their name so much. It's so I can get locked in on that. Deborah. So right out for you. Look at what we have here. Justice card, karma. Stop worrying about some things. You're getting a message, but what's going around is truth and clarity. So there's something you might have been asking about. And what I'm really picking up here is that because I separated all these cards out so they wouldn't come up together. All right. We have the 3 of feathers. All right. Release and recovery. Yeah, I'm getting touched because I know some of Deborah's story. All right. Sweetie, it's time. Becoming. And this isn't just a butterfly, this is a moth. And it is said that the knowledge lies on the wings of a moth. Well, you never kill it. Release, recovery, truth, clarity. You know. Spirit is talking to you. There are some things you want to do. There's some things you need to do. All right. But it's time to spread your wings. All right. It's time to change. It's time to metamorph. We're coming out of our chrysalis here. These things are happening. You're spreading your shell and you are look at the sun behind you. It is time to feel the warmth of the sun again. We have the 9 of acorns. Acorns. Wow. Power and perseverance. You can handle this. Deborah, say it with me. I am power. If you're a Bible person, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Grab hold of that. Because there's some things that need to be done. The 9 of acorns, you've got another fight. You've got another life. Things are there. Look at these animals, okay? And look at the message that's there. I love this little field mouse. 8 of feathers, courage, and solutions. There are answers. There are things that are coming for you, my dear. I don't think you understand how much you're loved. Queen of acorns, passion, creativity. Time to take care of you. Time to take care of you. And then look at what we have here. New beginning. Time to start walking a new path. Deborah, that's what I've got. That's what came up. If you want to talk to me, let me know. Okay. You know how to get a hold of me, an email or whatnot. Let me know. Okay. I'm going to mix these cards in again, just so as we go here. I don't know who all's down there. Let's make sure everybody can see me where I put cards in the deck in a different spot. All right. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to have to get moving here. So yes, Maria, I see a lot of your comments are here. Thank you very much. I love it. Jamie's Cowboys, Tarot and Attitude. Hello, General. Hey, buddy, what's happening? Glad you are there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bangarang. All right, got to get caught up here. All right, let me see where I'm at. Trying to get some things caught up. Jamie's Cowboys. Everybody saying hi, and finding out what's going on. Yeah, I got way behind. I'm looking at some of the conversations here. No, I told you I won't do that. I won't. No, I won't. Only because, again, it's not right. Ethically, I have my master's in social work. All right. You would not want me to talk to him without your knowledge. I can't do that. All right. So it's not a thing of being mean or whatnot. I don't believe in prying into somebody without their permission. It's just that way. But I've given you what you need to know about the relationship. And I think there are some things there that is going. Hey, Sister Girl. I didn't see Sister Girl. There she is. Hello. Can I have a message from Spirit? Yes, Sister Girl. Glad you are here. Wow. Let's see what's going on. Okay, now I'm being told this other deck is here for a reason. All right. We're going to pull. No? Sister Girl. All right, you're getting a message from spirit animals too. So let's see what's going on here. All right. All right. Here we go. All right, Sister Girl. Good to see you. Welcome back. Everybody, do me a favor. Make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the like. But most importantly, when we're done, or even right now, hit the share button. If you got something out of this, just do me that favor and hit the share button. Share it, okay? Share this video, okay? That's all I ask, all right? Sister Girl, here we go. Right out of the top. We have the moon, all right? So message. We were talking about this tonight. So what I want you to understand, the message here is there's something going on in your life that you need, imagination and perception. You're not going to get all the answers to it. You might be trying to overthink it or whatnot, but you have enough personal knowledge and wisdom. Use your intuition on whatever this is you're dealing with. The 9 of feathers, so porcupine, perspective and self-empowerment. This is about, the 9 is about being strong, standing at last battle. You can make it. All right. So this is, again, the perspective, your brain, what's going on, okay, and self-empowerment. You have to move forward on this, whatever's going forward. You're not meant to have all the answers. You're going to have some faith. We got the Ace of Feathers. So now we have mental clarity and foundation. Get back, get out of the emotion. Is everything I'm being told here Use your spirit, but understand, leave emotion out of it. Look at things logically right now. You're going to be able to 7 of feathers. All right. Don't preparation and resourcefulness. We'll use this. Okay. Watch. And if there's something you're questioning, it'll get revealed to you. If something is not quite right, or you're doubting something or somebody, watch. You'll find out. You'll hear it. You'll see it. We have the Knight of Acorns. There's something you're supposed to be doing, all right, in this world. Acorns is fire, all right? Find that passion and what you're supposed to do. Action and drive. Move on it. Go. There's something you want to do. Get it done, all right? Look how many times, and I keep separating these cards out. A new path to travel. Folks, this keeps coming up because, again, I told you, 2025, we're in the winter solstice right now. It's time for us to recharge, and things are going to start over. And it's time for us to find abundance on the other side of this year. New things are going to happen. Be open to it and be ready to go. That's what I have for you, sister girl. All right. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to try to get through here, find anybody else, see what's going on. But welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. There we go. Let's get back over here. All right. Does my friend Josh know I am furious with him? Did you tell him? Michael, this is why it's tarot with an attitude. Did you tell him? If you didn't, then it's on you. Whatever happened, okay, it's on you to communicate if you're mad. It's on you to communicate and say, I didn't like this. I didn't appreciate this or whatnot. That is just exactly, that is what we need to know, okay? Folks, communication through everything is actually going to be a huge key of moving forward, having your life and being able, to be stable and build a life that you want. If you can't communicate to your best friend, hey, my best friend gets mad at me, I get mad at him, but we'll say, hey, you're being a douche. This is what it is. What was that about? That's why they're best friends. Okay. Or I'm willing to let it forgive and forget. Is it something you should be going, you know what? Maybe I need to let it go. Is it worth bringing up? But if your question is, does he actually know I'm pissed? All right. If you don't know that he knows, he's either not your best friend, okay, or he don't know. All right. Because trust me, best friends, when they really communicate, you have no problem knowing, oh, I didn't know that upset you. You know what? And sometimes best friends need a break for a while from each other. And then you miss each other. And that's what's going on. So you know what? We got the 5 of shells here for you, Michael. All right. 5 of shells, the grief card. You're looking at everything that went wrong, okay, and forgetting to look at what goes right. All right. Hope, readjustment. That's for you, brother. Okay. That's for you. Maybe you need to take a look at what's going on and find out, that's what I'm getting, because we have the 10 of feathers. All right. Feeling betrayed, are we? Okay. You know what we've got here? Recovery and transformation. Either learn, communicate, shed that skin, and go on to be something new. The 10 of feathers, a lot of times it'd be the 10 of swords. Okay. I've got some decks that show somebody with 10 swords sticking out of their back, but it means it's time for something to end. We want this to come to an end. What do you want out of it? Okay. Is he a snake? Did you find out? Is this worth exploring? There's something here that you need to talk about, because this is in the brain, the 4 of feathers. So we have sanctuary and rest. Give it a break for a while. I want you to sleep through this or whatnot. Stop dwelling on it. Look at the good times y'all have had, different things, and say, you know what? And then down the road, I think you'll be able to talk about it, and you'll be able to bring it up in a way that's not so hurtful. You got to own it, control it, know what's happening, focus, and stability. What I'm really getting here, you got to dive deep and think about the whole thing. Don't get stuck on one thing. Was it crucial? Was it critical? I don't know what it was. Okay. But you have to dive deep, because if you want him to know you're pissed, then tell him you're pissed. It's that simple. That's what life is about. What I'm getting here, it's time for you to change your perspective a little bit. Okay. Patience and perspective is the last card. All right. That's pretty clear, Michael. So, you know what? We've all been there. I've been pissed off and everything. I'm ready to rip somebody's throat out. And my wife's like, let it go. My earth angel comes in and all I hear is that. And I'm like, okay, I can't upset her by me being this upset. Okay. I let it go. Things work out. Or you realize, okay, the next time you get together, hey, we need to talk about this. This really pissed me off, had me in a tailspin. You know what? But maybe you need to change your perspective about what's going on. Okay? Because he might not have understood your perspective. Okay? Discussion. It is discussion time. It is time to talk frankly with your friend. All right? And if you can't talk frankly with your friend, then that's your friend. Okay? So, Erica, thank you so much. I would love to talk to you about etc. Got it. Would love to. Okay. Hi, I'm late. Shell. Love you, Shell. Glad you're here. Wow, bang ring. Well, I'm, as you can tell, I am later than you are getting down to everything. So I got to get down here, find out what's going on, see if I can't get to the bottom of things, see what's going on. All right. Maria. No, Maria, I answered the question. I'm not going to do that, but I'd love to talk to you. Okay. Nikki, you are welcome. And let me see what's going on. Okay. So much happening, some things that are happening. You know what? It's time and find out, I'll see y'all again, but it'll be Christmas night. Okay. Remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right. Take this moment of energy, peace, love, and joy and embrace it. Know what's going on. Okay. Know that it's time. We're fixing to step into a whole new energy, a whole new light. The winter is here. Let some things go. Let some things die so we can bring some beautiful things about. All right. So everybody, I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. Thank you so much. I know my wife's laughing because I almost repeated the guy I watch on YouTube. But I do. And I appreciate you, everyone. But remember, key thing here, take what you want. Leave what you don't. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Good night, everybody.
Reverend Rob Lee, bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.